The average car on the road right now has a 4.8% chance of making it to 250,000 miles. Out of every 100 vehicles sitting in a used car lot today, fewer than 5 will ever see 250,000 on the odometer. But some SUVs were built differently. If you know which ones to look for, you can buy a used SUV right now that will still be running strong long after you have forgotten what the monthly payment was. Today we are counting down the 10 most reliable used SUVs with engines that refuse to die. Number 1 is so dominant in the data that it is honestly kind of absurd. Number 10. The Mazda CX-5. The dark horse on this list. While Toyota and Honda dominate reliability conversations, Mazda has been quietly building one of the most dependable compact SUVs on the market for over a decade. The Skyactiv G 2.5-litre inline-4 is naturally aspirated. There is no turbocharger to fail at high mileage. Mazda tuned it conservatively, prioritizing longevity over peak horsepower. IC Cars gives the CX-5 a reliability score of 8 out of 10. Here is the real advantage. The CX-5 depreciates faster than a comparable RAV4 or CRV, which means you get essentially the same reliability for thousands less on the used market. If you want dependability without paying the Toyota tax, this is where smart money goes. Number 9. The Subaru Forester. Every Forester comes with symmetrical all-wheel drive as standard. It pairs that system with a 2.5-litre Boxer flat-4 engine, which mounts its cylinders horizontally, lowering the center of gravity and reducing vibration compared to a traditional inline layout. Less vibration means less internal stress over time. One thing to know before buying used: older Foresters from the early 2010s and before can develop head gasket issues. Subaru fixed this with improved materials in later years. Aim for 2014 or newer and you sidestep that problem entirely. Number 8. The Honda Pilot. Honda's J35 3.5-litre V6 has been powering Pilots, Odysseys and Ridgelines for over 25 years. Over 60 Pilot owners have documented their vehicles surpassing 300,000 miles with the original engine still running. One thing to watch for is that Honda's variable cylinder management system can cause increased oil consumption in certain model years. If you are shopping used, the sweet spot is the third generation built from 2016 to 2022, where Honda made improvements to that system. It is a proven engine with modern technology and prices have come down enough to make it a real value play. Number 7. The Honda CR-V. The K24 2.4-litre inline-4 first appeared in the CR-V back in 2002, and it uses a timing chain instead of a timing belt. That eliminates one of the most expensive scheduled maintenance items that kills other engines at high mileage. A timing belt replacement can run over $1,000. The K24's chain is designed to last the life of the engine. IC Cars data shows the CR-V has a 30.8% probability of reaching 200,000 miles. But the real headline is what happens beyond that. There are documented K-Series Hondas past 500,000 miles and one Civic Si with the related K20 approaching 1 million miles on its original powertrain. Buy a used CR-V with the K24, keep the oil fresh, and the engine will be the last thing you ever worry about. Number 6. The Toyota RAV4. The best-selling SUV in America is also one of the most durable. The 2ARFE 2.5-litre inline-4 is chain-driven, naturally aspirated, and runs a conservative compression ratio that keeps internal stresses low. Toyota did not design this engine to win drag races. They designed it to start every morning for 15 years without complaint. The hybrid RAV4 is where things get even more interesting. Toyota's hybrid technology has been in production since the original Prius launched in 1997, and nearly 3 decades of refinement show in the reliability data. Multiple Toyota hybrids now rank among the longest-lasting vehicles in the IC Cars study. Number 5. The Toyota Highlander Hybrid. The A25A FXS hybrid powertrain is now considered the most reliable hybrid platform available. Toyota hybrid batteries routinely last beyond 150,000 miles, with many owners reporting their originals still performing past 200,000 miles. On 2020 models and newer, Toyota backs the battery with a 10-year, 150,000-mile warranty. You get 3 rows of seating, enough cargo space for a family road trip, and fuel economy that can reach 36 miles per gallon combined. Find another 3-row SUV that matches those numbers without sacrificing reliability. It does not exist. Number 4. The Chevrolet Tahoe and Suburban. If you are finding this helpful, hit subscribe. We cover the cars, engines, and buying decisions that actually matter every week. Now, the American entry on this list. The 5.3-litre Vortec LS V8 is one of the most produced V8 engines in automotive history. The pushrod design with 2 valves per cylinder means far fewer moving parts than overhead cam engines. Fewer parts, fewer failure points. When something does wear out, replacement parts cost a fraction of what Japanese or European 5/8 parts run. Rebuild kits are a few $100s online. Every mechanic in America has worked on an LS. If your priority is maximum space, maximum towing, and an engine you could rebuild in a garage, the LS-powered General Motors trucks deliver. Number 3. The Lexus GX470. Now we enter legendary territory. The GX470 is powered by the Toyota 2UZF-E 4.7-litre V8, the same engine family found in the Toyota Land Cruiser 100 series. Underneath the Lexus badge, this is essentially a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. The 2UZF-E has been documented surviving to 400,000 miles, 500,000 miles, and in at least one verified case, over 700,000 miles on the original engine and transmission. One owner reported driving past 320,000 miles in Baja California, saying the engine fired up every single morning without hesitation. On the used market, the GX470 has become a cult favorite among overlanding communities. Even at current prices, the cost per mile over a long ownership period is remarkably low. Number 2. The Toyota 4Runner. According to the 2025 iSeeCars study, the 4Runner has a 32.9% chance of reaching 250,000 miles. That is 6.5 times the industry average. Park 10 4Runners in a lot, come back in 15 years, and at least 3 of them will still be running past 250,000 miles. The 4.0-litre 1GR FEV6 achieves this through a broad torque band, a low compression ratio, and overbuilt internals. It does not need to rev high to make usable power, which means less cumulative wear over hundreds of thousands of miles. One owner took a 1988 first-generation 4Runner past 400,000 miles. Another pushed a 2004 fourth-generation 4Runner past 350,000. The 4Runner ranked second longest-lasting vehicle in the entire 2025 iSeeCars study. Only one SUV ranked higher. Number 1. The Toyota Sequoia. The Sequoia has a 39.1% chance of reaching 250,000 miles. That is more than 8 times the industry average. No other passenger vehicle in the study comes close. The second-generation Sequoia runs the 3URFE 5.7-litre V8, producing 381 horsepower through a dual overhead cam design with Toyota's VVTi variable valve timing. This is the same engine family found in the Tundra, another longevity champion. What makes this so remarkable is context. The Sequoia is a full-size, 3-row family SUV that gets used hard. Towing, road trips, daily school runs, camping on dirt roads. These vehicles accumulate serious mileage under real conditions, and they still outlast nearly everything else on the road. Toyota secured 10 of the top 25 spots in the 2025 iSeeCars longevity study. Lexus added 4 more. The Sequoia sits at the very top. If you want a used SUV with an engine that will outlast the loan, outlast the warranty, and probably outlast your desire to keep driving the same vehicle, the Sequoia is as close to a guarantee as exists. If you found this helpful, consider subscribing to support us. We will see you in the next one.